Oh, what? I don't know, Amy. I don't know. I just don't know.
Wow, it's enormous.
It is big.
This is too big.
72 inch. Should be able to wreck some stuff now. And no, we're just trying it out.
We'll drive turtle.
We got some guys that said, hey, we seen that old Poland that you were attempting to use that has been used at the farm for, I don't know, for a while. Since Grandpa Melvin, well, you know what happens to grandpas. All grandpas go, oh, yeah. So then we inherited his Poland, which I can't believe they allowed in the town because of the loud, unbelievably loud, and the performance of the machine is less than desirable, I would say. So are you actually going to try this?
I don't know. I don't think this is a good idea for Amy. It's kind of big, and we maybe should, I should maybe, but maybe in a larger area of the lawn.
In a big wide open space out.
How do you turn?
You pull back. There you go. Yeah.
This is a bad idea for Amy.
I don't know. Well.
Well, I'll let you try first.
Stay tuned.
Already.
Stay tuned. What's what?
So what's that?
That is actually, look at now, we're turning it into an advertisement for Toro.
Well, I want to learn, dear.
Yeah,
you
just select what height.
3?
There's 3 inches.
Oh, I see. Here's a guide.
There you go.
Wow.
It's pretty simple. You just, if you want 3.5 or 4 inch, you just stick it in the spot. What do you think?
Not even Amy proof.
What depth? What height? What height are we gonna go for?
What was recommended again?
Well, 4 inches, but that just seems so long. I don't like 4 inches, but.
Well, it seems like you're mowing every other day then.
4 inches is awful high, but I guess we could try it out. Let's go 3 3/4.
That's what I got. No?
You got 3.5.
I guess so. I'm stuck.
Amy, this can be moved like that. 101 on zero-turn mowers here. What do you got? 3 3/4.
3 3/4.
Okay.
Right there. Got it.
And then, of course, you start it, and then you throttle it. And I learned yesterday when I mowed just a little bit at the farm with it, that you have to disengage the parking brake, which is here, and before you put these into the driving position.
Before. Disengage this before.
Yeah, it automatically shuts everything down.
There's a spot for the phone, but maybe the parking brake's in the way. I don't know.
Well,
there, just like that?
yeah, just like that, except
not so much force, maybe?
it's like my rocking chair in the house. You gotta slowly ease the handle.
There we go.
There, see that? Very good, Amy.
Thank you.
You want to try it now?
Maybe.
Okay, start it. Turn the key.
Park has to be on.
Park, maybe, yep. Well, I don't know. Yes.
Are you worried?
Well, you drove one, right?
It's long. Just for a little bit.
The house. Oh, she's got it. She's got it.
I'm a professional.
I wouldn't say that yet, but 72 inch is going to be a little too big maybe for our yard. But and we're just trying it out. Like I said, you want to go check out the Browns Valley Hardware Hank store is where they come out of. having a hard time talking and thinking and focusing. Do you wanna? Maybe I should do that, huh?
I don't know how to start the blade.
Oh, that's. You really want to actually mow here? I'm getting concerned.
He's very concerned. He's very concerned.
I am. That is so much mower deck. Okay, breathe, Doug, breathe. What do you want? To turn it on?
Yeah.
That would be there.
And then what's this?
That's your RPMs for your engine there.
Is it higher?
Yeah. Well, usually I turn the deck on before I rev it up.
Ready? Get out of the way.
You gotta lower your deck there. Okay, there's gonna be a first problem here. Put your little foot up there. Okay, push. I can't remember.
Short.
Time out, time out. I think that's two. We're gonna go down to 1/4 inch lower. Man, that's really kind of.
How would I ever gonna get that? Would I get that?
Well, for an extra little dollar amount, he said you could upgrade to a push button hydraulic cylinder on there, which raises the deck. But we could unbolt this peg and go back there. And
Short little leg.
for little short-legged people.
Okay, I'm sure this is loud.
Yeah. Okay. Well, I am really. You really are gonna try it right next to the house, huh? How about
I could run into a tree. That's all.
I'm gonna get out of the way. Right next to the house. What could go wrong? Oh. Panic has set in. I can see it now. She's very concerned. Now we got my edging, my cement stuff up against the rocks that she is not watching her mower. She's looking at me now for a little bit. Okay, we're gonna go time out here. She's saying no, get me off this thing. What happened?
I'm scared of the curb.
Yeah, it's maybe best to go up on the hill for a few weeks or.
Well, I made it
months.
that far and I turned the corner.
Yep.
And it would take some practice for sure.
Mom ran it. My mom was running it, but then she also ran the Owatonna Swather for many years. So she said that we'll come back to her.
That's loud. I need my earplugs.
That is a big machine. I'm glad to try it out because you can learn that sometimes too much might be too much, but it is a very wiggle around on that seat. You won't believe the ride.
What do you mean?
Forward, backward.
What do you mean? It's got shocks.
Yeah, it's a sweet outfit.
Well, that.
But then once again,
that'd be good for my neck.
I don't know anything about it. Maybe the other competition have something even better yet. I have no idea. I do know that they're built in Minnesota or made in Minnesota. And why are we I'm not
We
promoting
aren't.
them, so we're
Everybody
just
keeps
showing you.
talking about and it's fine if we do.
This is
If
just,
it's a good machine, but somebody left it here for the weekend. Everyone says I should have a zero-turn. Now they can see that it might be a little challenging for me.
right.
But also,
It,
never had one. I've used it short time at Chet's yard, and he was very scared as well.
right, everybody's concerned. Chet has a John Deere and likes his, but I don't know. He just said that the only time he got into trouble with his was when he was going around one of his evergreen trees, and the branch hooked one of the handles and drove him right into the tree. So he said he could have gotten impaled, but he survived. And the mower did, the tree did, but it's...
Well, I think I
So,
might just let you use it for a bit.
okay, I'll try it out. We'll make some use out of it.
What was that song?
That was the ice maker. I turned it on last night.
To get the bugs out?
Yeah,
I mean, literal bugs.
right. There was a big
It's
moth
just
in there.
not a good idea.
Not that style anyway.
No.
That thing should have been inside somebody's restaurant or garage.
You might have to donate it.
Well, I wouldn't lose your head.
somebody.
It's good enough for cooler ice. And once again, this is just our Saturday morning. Nothing, well, this is kind of interesting, I guess.
It is interesting.
It's different. And,
I'm going to get the weed whipper out.
well, you're going to weed? Oh,
No.
we got to buy this.
Why?
Because if you're going to be designated weed whipper while I mow, this is gold.
Well, I wouldn't push it. I can weed whip for a little bit.
Okay, you got a deal. What's going on? Hey.
Leaves on his rocks. It's a big machine for a yard, I think.
A bagger. It's definitely an awful big machine. Yeah, one bagger needed. I wonder how much they are.
Yeah, it's something.
Okay, well,
Yep.
I'm gonna go see how this does the ditch down there.
Yeah,
Pretty
how about
aggressive on
all those trees out there?
Gotta really be careful. Maybe we've got so much moisture that the grass is pretty soft. We can really tear it up on the. It might have destroyed the stuff.
What?
Zero turn.
Yeah, that's.
Don't zero turn.
Yep. I know.
Learn it.
All right. So I realize I was a little overdressed for lawn mowing. I wasn't anticipating getting a chance to try that. And yeah, we're having company this afternoon. So I was preparing for that and working on food and different things. And like, yeah, so it was kind of fun to give that a try. I know that I've not run on any equipment like that before. I do better with a steering wheel, but I'm willing to learn. I'm willing to learn. What you think?
What? Talking now?
What do you think?
A lot of thoughts, Amy. A lot of thoughts. Learning.
That was 1 hour.
What?
That was 1 hour.
Well, that's about half of what it takes.
Oh, it takes at least 2 hours.
Well, I striped the lawn this time. First time ever.
Looks good. Looks.
I don't know what to say about that. That's against everything that I was trained in how to properly mow.
Why wouldn't you stripe it?
Well, I don't know, because I think everybody's got caught up in they want their yards to look like baseball fields for some reason.
Well,
You're
then the
throwing-
next time you would go the opposite way.
Maybe it's because when I was young, I was trained to always throw the grass. Don't throw your cuttings back into the grass that you
Right.
have not mowed. That's how I was trained. But I suppose maybe we didn't mow often enough years ago. I gotta say one thing. This is a dirty machine.
Dirty.
I've never had so much stuff up on me before, but it is 8-mile-an-hour wind out, so.
It's sucking it up toward you.
Well, I feel that it's coming up on me.
Mm.
I don't know. I've never ran one before. Oh, and this thing here, I maybe should have put that down a little.
Why? Did you hit your head?
Well, see that sign down there in the road ditch?
Yeah. By our weather station, which is working remarkably well.
Which I was concerned about the weather station too.
Oh.
And I said I'm gonna remember to look, which I forgot. I'm not used to having stuff up above me, but there was a couple of times in the road ditch where, well, there was no steering. I was just going where it was taking me. So, and another thing, when you turn, I found out that you should maybe slow down to a proper speed, and then instead of turning, if you're gonna make a left-hand turn, instead of braking and sliding this wheel, it's best to find your speed you want to go and then increase the speed with the right tire, because that prevents this one from stopping and sliding. It's just find a slower speed with the one side and then increase the other. But that's just what I found out from a first time zero-turn lawn mowing adventure.
First time. Well, it sure cuts more even, I think. Looks
Well,
more
I suppose
uniform.
New is new.
But also it's larger, so you don't see as many. Larger deck width.
Well, does this conclude this episode of Zero-Turn Lawnmowing?
And also what Amy and Doug do on Saturday. That's that.
I like to see. Definitely. Whatever that costs, you have to have, because I did mow that.
Yeah? How was that?
The bad ditch over there
Yeah.
by the mailbox, and I was really going, and it was.
Wow, good.
I'm gonna go get Chet's Zero-Turn now next week
Oh,
and try that out maybe.
good plan.
I don't know. Comparing.
Okay.
So now we're gonna do the rest of the day what?
I don't know.
You don't want to tell them?
Company's coming.
Because?
I haven't told them that. I should change the camera.
Okay.
This afternoon, we have my family coming over. And I call it Celebrate Sarah Day. My sister Sarah passed away 4 years ago it will be on August 27th. So the weekend prior or the weekend after, the last few years, I have invited my family, Sarah's kids and husband and mother-in-law and mine, over to celebrate the memory of her. And it's emotional, I guess. We miss her. And I'm glad that we have a beautiful day. And the water is good. And so the ones that can make it will enjoy that. And we'll just have a good day of celebrating how much she loved to come to the lake. And how much she loved her family. So, whew. Doug wanted to do this with me, and I'm like, I'm not going to make it. I'm not going to make it through it. Which I guess is okay when you love somebody and you miss them. It's just what happens. Thanks for joining us. Thanks for blessing us. And may you also have a blessed day. Take care.